lovely humans, and welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this on Wedding Chicks or over on Facebook, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 questions you should be asking to find... My goodness. Today we are going to be talking about the 10 questions you should... Today we're going to be talking about the 10 questions you should be asking to find the perfect wedding planner for your day. Now this doesn't matter if you're doing a full service wedding planner, a personal planning package, or even a month of coordination package. These questions should cross over into all genres of wedding planning. It is important to note that there are vast differences when it comes to wedding planning packages and wedding planners and personalities and what they offer and what they don't offer. So sometimes asking these questions can really help you to narrow down and find the perfect person for your wedding day. So without further ado, 10 questions to finding the perfect planner. Question number 1, what do you actually do? This one is always really difficult for me to answer, which is why I made an entire video about it. I will link that in the description box below if you're interested in that. So that should include how many hours are they there, what do they set up and tear down, do they write a timeline for you, are they present for the rehearsal, etc., etc. Question number 2, what are the packages that you offer and what do you see being the best fit for us? I like this question as a two-part question because it allows the planner to really hone in your vision and repeat back to you what they heard you say. I'll say that our most popular booked package is the partial planning package, which is right in between, but there are many times where I will recommend to couples, you know what, it sounds like you don't need me. Let's just go for the month of package and not worry about all those extra hours. I think because of your budget, and I think because of the time frame that we're working with, and how on top of it you seem to be, I don't think we need to worry about a higher package. I think you'll be okay with month of. I mean, if I were a bride, I would want to hear those kinds of things, and I would want to know that the planner that I'm selecting is on my side. Question number 3, do you have a preferred vendors list? And can I have it if I hire you? A preferred vendors list does not necessarily mean that you will get a discount when booking those vendors. It just means that that planner has worked with those people before, and more likely than not, that means those people are going to kind of be in your price range too, if your planner is as well, and it just saves you the trouble of going out and finding good vendors. If you trust that planner, more than likely, you will trust her vendors. Question number 4, do you fit in my budget? I mean, that's probably not going to be the 4th question on your list. It's probably going to be the first thing on your mind. Bear in mind that a lot of vendors all across the board, I mean, coordinators included, can offer payment plans. So if you kind of feel like this is way out of my price range, I can't afford this, well, if you have a 12-month planning process, you can probably afford about $100 a month if it's a $1,200 charge for day of. So see if you can work that into your living budget as well as your wedding budget, and who knows, you might be able to come up with a lot more money than you thought you could have. Or if you can get any sort of lower cost by cutting some hours, by cutting some of the options that they offer. Question number 5, where can I see reviews and can I talk to any other clients? If someone asks me that question, I always make sure to clear it with past clients before. I just pass out their cell phone number or their emails. But we do have plenty of reviews available online, so I always direct people to go take a look at those. Shameless plug, we've got 5 stars both on The Knot and on Wedding Wire. Thank you very much. If you see some negative ones on there, obviously that's gonna be a red flag. Pay attention to their response, and if they give you the option to, go take a look at those because you're going to want to book someone who has a really, really good rating. Question number 6, what kind of experience can I expect from you throughout the planning process? This is a weird question, but it'll make sense in just a second. If I send you an email, how long can I anticipate for you to respond? For me, I have a 1 business day rule unless it goes over the weekend, and then sometimes I don't respond over the weekend because I have 3 children and oftentimes I'm working events on Saturdays or Sundays or even Fridays. So usually those days for me are completely devoted to the couple that have hired me for the weekend, and I don't check my emails as often. That may be different for your planner. They may say, I'll respond to you within 3 to 5 business days. Whatever works best for you and whatever makes you feel comfortable, just be sure to know what you are getting into in this experience. If I need to add on extra meeting hours, is that something that you do? If I have questions throughout the process, how can I approach you with them? For me, I always tell clients that my opinion is absolutely free. I also tell my husband that all the time. My opinion's free, dear. I'm not gonna charge you for it. But it's my time that will cost you. So if you want my opinion on a photographer or their shooting styles or whatever, that's fine. But if you want me to sit down and look for 5 photographers at the $2,500 price range that fit that photography style, that's where it's going to start costing you money if you're outside of my long-term planning packages. Ask those questions, because if you don't, you won't know. What will the planning experience look like if I go with you? And question number 7, how much experience do you have? I am always very frank with my experience. Look, I've been in the business for like 2.5 years. I am still learning a lot. I'm really good at what I do. We've got rave reviews. Go check out our reviews. I will absolutely let you talk to some of my past clients. I'm obsessed with what I do, but I'm still new. So if you're looking for someone who's been in the business for a decade or longer, that's not gonna be me. If you're looking for someone who's over-caffeinated and who's gonna bring a lot of energy to your wedding day, that is totally me. That also includes how many weddings you do a year. So for us, we do anywhere from 15 to 25 weddings a year for my particular company, just because I happen to handle most of the events myself. It's a good balance for me to do about 15. Not that this is something that you should like fully judge them off of, but it's just good to know, okay, if you've got 60 other clients that you're working with, like, how do I know that I'm gonna be a priority on your list? And then these last 3 questions you should keep inside your head. Don't say them out loud, because that could be real rude. Question number 8, do I like this person? Blah. Do I wanna hang out with this person? Do I find them interesting, fascinating? Do I find them really obnoxious? Question number 9, do I like his or her design style? Do I like their personal taste? Do I like the styled shoots that they've put together? Do I like the weddings that they share on their feed? Because if I'm looking at these thinking, oh, I don't like a lot of these, but it's a really nice person, I mean, maybe you don't go with them. If you fell in love with them because their Instagram feed, that is actually a really good sign. That means that you were drawn to their design style. And it also means they will probably capture your design style pretty well. Question number 10, do I feel heard and understood? Do I feel like this person that I'm talking to captures my vision, understands where I'm coming from, and seems excited about being a part of our wedding day? Or am I just another name on the list and they're trying to rush through the appointment and they're interrupting me and talking over me? Do I feel like I'm a priority, I'm understood, and do I feel like I'm being treasured in this appointment? Because this is your wedding day! You want to feel special, especially with your coordinator, especially with the person who's going to be lovingly in your face throughout the planning process. At the end of our first consultation with every single couple, I do my best to say these select few things. Number 1, go talk to another coordinator. Like, even if you feel like I'm the best thing since sliced bread, I tell my husband all the time, but he chooses not to hear that. I don't know why. Because you are going to want to make sure that you find someone who is a good match for you, who makes you feel heard, and who fits your budget, and who likes your style, and who you feel like can pull that off. Don't just select the first coordinator you talk to. The second thing I tell them to do is go read reviews. This is your wedding day. You really, really don't want to gamble with that. The third thing I tell them is the price range for the package that they're looking for. Like for us, here in Southern California, for day of coordination, it can be anywhere from $700 to $2,500 for just month of coordination. And prices range across the country, so those prices may not be relevant for you guys at home. If you are watching this anywhere other than Southern California, that may be like ludicrous to you. So that's all we have for today, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this was helpful for you, scoot on down there, hit that like button. A couple weeks ago, I had this gal ask a bunch of questions in the comments, and it got me super excited. Y'all, if you have questions, comment them below. I am all about that. I'm here for you guys. If you haven't done so already, subscribe for more tips and tricks for the modern day bride. We are putting out we're putting out a new video every single week. As always, a huge shout out to my gal pals over at Wedding Chicks for hosting this video. Until next week, bye guys.